but we have ANNALIVIA HYNDS here.
Hi.
How are you?
La-di-da-di-da, I walked up the stairs and I near fainted. Who was sitting in front of me? Mr. Cherry Laugh.
I'm not going to lie, you had me at 30. So the engagement then, I know that is like maybe like, oh, right, old news, and
Yeah.
there's certain things we kind of have to touch on here, but like, did you have a clue?
About getting
Because
engaged.
girls let on, and I'm like, girl,
Yeah.
like, you know, you got a fresh biab, like,
No,
you know, you
I
knew.
had pink, like bright pink nails, but we, like, the thing about Rory is Rory, love you so much, legend, but he is stone useless when it comes to, like, anything.
Right,
Like,
okay.
he can't organise. So, like, when we go on holidays, like, I pack his suitcase, like, I pack the empty suitcase and I zip up the full suitcase and
Yeah.
I will bring it downstairs. So, like, there was no ring that
Yeah.
would ever have been in the suitcase.
Yeah.
And, like, I pack his hand luggage. Like, he doesn't do that stuff. Like, I pack everything for him.
Yeah.
So, no, there was, like, absolutely no idea. And I remember people were saying it and I was like, I've literally packed that man's backpack and his suitcase. Like, and I probably put them into the car. Like, a ring wouldn't ever have made it.
I've made it.
He bought the ring and he gave it to his mum. His mum's going on holidays with us. His mum took it in her suitcase.
Oh,
But
stop
I had
it.
no, because I was thinking, like, Rory would be the type of person that wouldn't even tell anyone.
Right?
But he actually did tell his mum and she took it over, yeah. So I had no idea. But that night, I kind of, not that I kind of had an idea, but his mum was like, I'll mind the kids tonight. So me and him went to the pool together and we were like in the pool having a wee kiss, having
Yeah.
a cocktail. And then
And
we
sometimes it's like when a man's being nice, it's kind of like, what are you looking?
Yeah.
You know, like, it's like you're being a bit sus. Men are a bit like Homer Simpson-y. Like, they're just, you know, bopping about.
sweeten you up on one.
I say this, like, even though I do have a penis and I am a man, but sometimes I feel like a gay man's kind of like, we're extraterrestrial. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a bit of fish. Do you know, like, I've got the geesh too of the girlies, but also, like, I can sit down and hash it out with the lads and talk
Yeah.
about football.
Yeah,
We're
you're
kind of like in the middle.
You're
of the
middle
road.
ground.
Middle ground.
Yeah.
So, but men are kind of like, you know, when a man's, I'm sure you can tell, like, something was up. Like, maybe, like, you're being.
His dad had said to me the night before, he's like,
Uh-huh.
'cause they all went out in the drink, and his dad said, oh, don't worry, Anna, you'll have your night tomorrow. Like, you'll have a good night tomorrow.
Right.
But that was because we were getting the kids' mind that I was thinking.
Right.
And then you don't want to get your head tied up in that and then be let down. Do you know what I mean? So
Aye.
obviously there was thoughts. But I was sitting on the balcony and I was like making my stupid little TikToks for like my very little amount of
Was it
followers.
like an outfit of the day or something?
It was,
like
I'd done the
fit check?
outfit of the day and then I was like doing like a sound, you know, so I was scrolling looking for a sound and I was like, oh, do that one. And it was a song like, snapping 1, 2, where are you? Do you know that?
Right, yes, yes.
And he was like, do one to that. And I was like, you're not in my video. You're not picking the sound. But I just done it anyway. And like, again, this was like phone sat on a bottle, like
Yeah.
no tripod. And he just like got down on the knee and was like, here you go. And I was like, oh. But I like, when I saw that, I was like, so I turned my camera off. I don't
Did
know.
you?
I don't know why. It was nearly like, oh, put that away. Like, this is us.
Yeah.
I think that's where my head went. It was like, put that away. And then I turned around him again. So like, it literally just stops.
Oh my gosh, right.
But I actually liked that.
Yeah, I
because
like
it was
that,
only
yeah.
just me and him. I didn't do it. I don't think I done it on purpose, but it was like, you know when like you panic and you're like, oh, and
Yeah.
just like put whatever you're doing away.
Aye.
So funny, I was holding a vape.
Were you?
In the video, I was holding a fucking vape in my hand. A vape and a bottle of
Just
Grey Goose or
married.
something. Yeah. I know, because everyone's like, oh my God, imagine getting engaged with a vape in your hand. I was like, I know.
What flavour was it?
It was like the elf bars, you know, like the blue ras.
Oh,
or-
Blue Raz.
What was
Do you
it?
vape? Sorry, I
I
love
don't
it.
vape, no.
No.
Hold on a minute. Are we allowed to vape in here now? No.
I vape, I don't know.
No, well, anyway, I'm just going to show you. Cheers. If you're at home listening or watching, there you go.
Well, fine,
I love
Mary.
Blue Raz. Love, Proud Mary, lost Mary. Right, okay. And then, so obviously then now, how long have you been engaged now? That was happened, was it like 2 years or?
2 years ago, yeah, just 2 years ago.
And then, so the wedding's coming up.
Yeah.
Are you able to share anything about the wedding? Or what
What
is
do you
the
want to
vibe?
know?
So I said, well, don't even ask me that. I would like to ask about 900 questions here. Like, does anybody know the location?
No. Family.
I do think I know the location.
You might know the location.
Can it be beeped if the whisper comes off?
You do know it.
I know the location.
Yeah.
I
But
think
anyone...
Well, do you know it too?
I heard you.
Did you?
He's
Don't tell
gonna
anyone.
go put it on now.
He's ready to.
But yeah, I got married last year.
Oh, no way.
Freaking so I love all the wedding planning chat.
Did you love it?
Really?
Yeah, I got a real kick out of it, like planning the wedding.
And would you have
stuff.
been very involved in your wedding planning?
Yeah, like me and Nicole were like both like
Very.
like made every wee decision together. Like it was great.
Would you be like that? Because that's good. Would you be like that?
Oh, Rory probably doesn't know the date.
Really?
It doesn't know nothing.
Oh, Sean, you're fantastic. Like.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
But it's just because
But you're creative, though.
it's because I play in a wedding
Oh, no,
band.
the OCD too.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because I play in a wedding band, so I know that like everybody's trying to rip the arse out of everything at every
Yeah.
turn. And also, I was like, well, this is my day as well. You know,
Yeah.
I want it to be like, you know, obviously it's more about Nicole and like
No.
but like I want it to be the way I want it to be too.
You want it to, you don't want it to feel like as if it's something that wouldn't be like kind of your vibe or what you envision. Yeah.
And here, let's be real as well. We're not like millionaires, so like,
Yeah.
well, we're trying to make sure that we've done everything, that we had our priorities, right?
Yeah.
You know, that
Yeah.
we both knew what each other wanted from the
Wanted.
day, and how we could make that happen, like within our budget and all. So,
Yeah.
so picking the bands and all, I love that. Like,
Right.
picking the music and
Serious.
um.
And did you do any music at yours?
Well, this is the thing. I was, and it doesn't look like I didn't know about it,
Right.
but Nicole arranged for our wedding band to learn one of my band songs. And they
stop it.
invited me up to play it.
Oh,
But I
stop.
looked like the biggest narcissist.
No.
And because
No.
I was like, oh look, he's arranged that for
I only
himself.
recently found out what the word narcissist meant.
Really?
It means like you love yourself.
You love yourself.
Yeah, well,
I did not think that's what it meant.
It's funny you say that because on my 30th birthday, I turned around and stopped the music and goes, right, everybody, we're going to bring out the cake. I go, so on the count of 3, if we can all sing happy birthday. And then everybody started going, happy birthday to you. And I'm like, there was a videographer, I'm like, have you got that? Like,
Take that.
what is that?
But I didn't think, I didn't suspect anything. I didn't know anything was up.
Right.
And then it was like the second song they played. I heard the intro and I was going like, that's awfully fucking familiar.
And then,
And then they were like, I'd like to invite the groom up. And I went up and they played it better than we played, which was the scary thing.
aye, but still,
I was going like, how do you know that wee bit?
aye, like you're adding that wee bit of like extra like
Yeah, that's saucy.
paprika, like back the fuck off.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the original.
Get down off the fucking floor.
So, would you then would you be doing anything lavish? So, if you thought of music,
So we have got everything done.
oh, do you?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, right, okay.
10 months away.
10 months away.
That's
So,
amazing.
well, everything's booked. Deposits are all paid. He hasn't got his suits yet. He hasn't asked anyone to be his best man or groomsman yet. See, like, I'm very, like, everything is in order for me.
Okay,
His, like, little small roles,
he'll rock up in the day.
I'm just not getting involved because I don't want to get stressed.
But don't get involved because it always works out.
So he needs to
I'm,
go get
I'm
his
kind of like
suit
that. I'm
and he
like,
needs to
I'm
get,
like,
like-
I leave it to the last minute, and then, but I'm like, oh, Diva, she's here. Like, you know, it's some
well, we
people
spent
just work
all
that
last
way.
night doing all, like, the final things. So we sent out to save the dates last night. And then
You've got the
paid
dress.
the last of the, yeah, I've got the dress. Paid the last of the deposits, and now the dress is beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my god, do you know what's so bad about me? Like, I keep showing people. I don't want me to show you.
Do you, oh, well, yeah. No, don't.
I've showed so many
don't,
people,
don't.
and I'm like, just such a little like, can't keep nothing to myself.
I can't hold piss.
I
I'm the
know.
same. And then you kind of spoil it for yourself.
I know.
Do you know-
I really want to show Barry.
Do not. God forgive you.
I really do. Though.
That's a cardinal sin. Did you go
What's
on
a cardinal, like a priest?
Isn't it? It's
Yeah,
not
that's
a
like a
sin. It's not a
fan-
sin. A cardinal sin.
That's a
A
saying,
fancy
yeah.
priest.
The cardinal's like the only thing above the cardinal's a pope.
Has he got a big hat?
Yeah, they've got like a red.
Yes.
Oh, right.
They do. And they walk around with a stick,
Oh, right. Well,
I think.
There you
cardinal.
go.
No,
yeah.
Like a stick.
There's like loads of cardinals.
Uh-huh.
When the pope dies,
They become
all
one.
the cardinals like get locked in a room.
Oh,
And fight to be a pope.
really?
And then they all vote.
like WWE. It's China.
I've met a cardinal before.
Have you?
There was one in Armagh, definitely.
Really? Oh, the diocese. Is the Armagh diocese, is that not a thing?
I think that's a thing.
Yeah, like I've definitely met a cardinal. There was one in Armagh.
Really?
Definitely. And he had a stick and a big hat and a red something.
See, Armagh's called, isn't it called like the Holy...
Is it not the
City?
Orchard Land?
No, it's something about St. Patrick.
St. Patrick's in Ballymena, that's Flemish.
I think the last 10 minutes we've just realised that none of us know what we're talking
No,
about.
but there's two cathedrals in Armagh. Maybe that's what's so big about it.
Is it
Yeah.
not like the Orchard Land?
That's
No.
something about the apples. We make the apples.
The apples, yeah.
No, but there's something about Armagh and the religious part of it. There's something really religious about it.
The Armagh diocese.
Armagh. Let's see, Armagh City. There is something.
There's
about
Armagh
it
City
called-
Hotel.
Yeah, but that's not.
That's
It's St. Patrick that day usually.
St. Slamish, Ballymena, County Antrim people. I'm sticking up
St.
for us. That's
Patrick was
ours.
in Armagh once.
Fuck off. No, he was
he
not.
was just visiting.
Oh, right. Okay. Maybe he was.
No, sure, I went and saw his grave.
That's in Downpatrick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because my granddad's St. Patrick.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe we can't claim St. Patrick then. But he was in Slamish. Slamish was where the snakes were.
Oh, it's the snakes in Ireland.
Yeah. Do you know the story of St. Patrick? St. Patrick
chased all the
chased all the
snakes
snakes out.
But was it out of Ireland? He chased them out.
Yeah, but St. Patrick's French. Am I right? Welsh?
So is
Then
he,
how did he end up in France? You got a boat in France to somewhere?
Probably just like religious.
Or just maybe like interrailing or something?
Like,
Gap year.
He went to Bali.
I'd find himself and then he came back.
that is
Like,
so
know what?
funny.
I've realised something about myself. I fucking hate snakes.
And was he like a pope or like a? Or what
No,
was
St.
he?
Patrick was like. St. Patrick was just Patrick at a point before, but then he was anointed like a saint. Fuck off. Do you know what's so funny? Anybody watching this and like the fact that this is coming out of my mouth, they're like, that fucking gay boy. Why the fuck's he even so fixated in religion? Sure, he's going to fucking hell. Like, let's be real. Like, I couldn't get married in the church.
Are you religious?
I'm getting married in the Premier Inn with like Lenny Henry at the fucking top of the fucking reception. I'm walking down the aisle.
Are you religious? Do you find it?
So this is actually, I have a very conflicting relationship with religion. So I would say I'm religious. Like if I go on holidays, I always have to go to a cathedral. Don't ask why. I'll always say prayers. I go to masses in Christmas and like all the key things. But the part I struggle with religion is I just have that part where I'm like, it's nearly like it's what is literal and what is, I'm trying to nearly like find the gap of where I am a religion. Does that make sense? I believe there's something. I believe in faith, but I nearly would say, I'll put it, I guess, if I had a choice, say like if we were all born in like blank, like alien babies manufactured in a wee capsule,
Aye.
and we're opened up, somebody's bought us out of the pound shop, and we're able to figure out our own life, what would I choose? I would likely would say Buddhism.
Right.
What is that?
Like so very much about like karma and doing good, and very much if you
Is that
do,
like the Asian religion?
would it be Asian?
Well, it's worldwide.
That's
but
where the
like,
Buddha's be in, like,
or-
Thailand.
Buddha, yes,
originates-
Thailand, yes, you're right, yeah.
originates, like in
Buddhism,
South
but
and Eastern
like-
Asia.
Reincarnation. So,
Reincarnation.
You
So that
don't-
means you come back.
Like you never die. You're
Ah.
just like
Your
you're
soul's
this.
always here, but it's in different ways. It's more like a spiritual kind
It's
of.
not like God and Jesus
No,
and all that.
and I'd say it would be fair to say it's a lot more open to interpretation as opposed to like
Yeah.
literal. It's more like a philosophy.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, like
So that's the thing. A lot of people say they're not necessarily religious or they don't believe in organized religion,
yeah,
but they're spiritual.
they're
feel-
spiritual.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'd say that, but I do believe in Christianity.
Mhm.
But I think the part it's slightly what to do with my sexuality. That's the part where I
Mm.
hit the crossroad and I'm like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
like, you know, are you going
How,
to?
how can you relate?
Yeah, and
to
it's kind
people
of like
who
it's
feel
kind of
like-
given. You know, remember Mary, like you know the Virgin Mary, like no room in the inn. I'm like, is there no room in the inn for me as well?
Aye.
Do you know?
Yeah.
So that's the part. But I think
That's
it's evolved. I just think it's like it's old scripture, so it has to, like what was written or interpreted
But
from
there's
religion.
so much like, so obviously like you're
Gay.
gay. So I didn't know what the word was there. News shock, breaking news. But like the religion of the Catholic
Yeah,
religion.
Catholic religion. Yeah, so I'm a
Yeah.
Catholic.
Yeah, I'm a Catholic.
Mhm.
But like they don't believe in contraception.
No,
They don't believe in abortion.
no.
They don't believe in
So there's a lot of yeah.
you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And like God, choose your religion, but like for me, I just don't. It doesn't sit right with me.
No.
So I would say I am a Catholic
Yes,
by being born into a Catholic family,
yes.
but I don't believe in like God or any of
So
that.
do you not believe there's? Do you believe in afterlife?
No.
Do you believe in life after love?
No.
No. Not even
Don't
Cher.
believe in Cher.
Not even Cher.
No, I don't.
Do you know Cher?
Yeah, I know that she sings that song. I would, if she walked into this room, I'd say, "Who's that?"
Oh fuck. This is an epidemic. Oh no! Stop.
You
Right.
could take me for a few
Okay.
cultural lessons.
Oh my God! Stop it.
I wouldn't know who she was walking in the room, but I know that song's by Cher. She's got a few famous songs.
Yeah. So, do you believe in life after love? And does he love me? I think I sound like her. No.
Gypsies, trans and
Thieves, heaven from the people of the town.
She mustn't be that good if that's how she sings.
Oh shit! No, she is.
She like it.
How can I tell if he loves me so? It's in his kiss. That's where it is. Oh yeah. No,
No.
no.
It's given
Cher's
Mariah
an
Carey. I
icon.
kind of consider
Really?
them the same.
Well, she kind of before Mariah came Cher.
Yeah. They're like
Yeah.
the same like bracket, you know?
Yeah.
She's like one of the original,
Uh-huh.
divas,
Very much.
What about Oasis coming back? Did you see that?
What do you think of that?
Well, I love
What
Oasis.
are you Oasis fans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
You kind of
Oasis.
give
No,
Oasis.
I'm not.
You
Do
give
you?
it. You give it
It's
Oasis.
the jacket, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
very like.
I think
And the hair.
I'm Yeah,
and
I
you're.
think I'm
I'd
doing
say
Oasis
if I had to
vibes
like
this week.
categorize you, I'd say like you've got like an indie vibe, like
Yeah.
indie. You know, but
That's me. That's
Yeah.
me.
city.
Oasis, but
Yeah.
I'm not like a mega fan, but I do like
Yeah.
Oasis.
And what do you think about them coming back? Because they didn't speak, didn't they? Not.
No, they were fell out for
For
years.
years and
You
years.
see all the comments. It was like, okay, just don't talk to each other for a full year now, because
Oh,
they're
stop.
liable to fall out again and cancel.
See, that's the thing. People are laughing because like they're saying Ticketmaster are making a fortune on selling the ticket insurance because like
Oh,
it's
really?
probably all gonna get cancelled.
Because
Anyway.
it's going to get cancelled.
Yeah.
And, they'll
And
fall
then
out.
they're also saying like Ireland is the last 2 dates on
Uh-huh.
the tour, so there's no way that they're making it to them too.
No.
So like, go to the first ones, but you have no
Yeah.
hope of seeing them in.
Yeah,
Croke
they
Park.
haven't been friends for years.
Yeah, like it's. I don't know much about.
What? 16 years.
16 years.
16
And remember they used to like always be on a video like fucking off each other and like flagging
And
each
really,
other.
it was really messy. Like, wasn't really.
I
Yeah.
think they
to
just
keep-
had like no one else left to follow it with. Like.
No. Yeah, they were. I wouldn't be a big fan to be honest, but I did see that though.
I enjoy the music. I enjoy
music.
the Oasis music, like, but I will not be probably at the concert.
I think like the whole Oasis superfan thing is about everything except the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a culture.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. Like I get it. I get why.
It's very laddish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lads,
Lads and
Very like
pints.
this is England.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like,
yeah.
it was
Remember,
such a
like,
big
very, like,
thing
the-
at the time. And it sort of was a time thing. if you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
if
was
you can do
thinking
that
like
now,
they're not
you know.
gonna sound the same. Surely not.
Like if I think of an Oasis fan, I think Stella Artois. I don't know why.
Is
Yeah.
that a beer?
Yeah. Do you know like
Like
Stella
Lambert
Artois?
and Butler, fags,
Lambert and Butler.
Khaki
Yeah.
green
Yeah.
raincoats.
Raincoat.
bucket hats.
Bucket
Yeah.
hats.
And like a black, is it like a mustache? Or like them things, what do you call them?
Sideburns.
Yeah.
Dodgy haircuts like mine.
But like Star Trek fringe.
Barcodes, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh God, if
always
anyone's
grumpy.
an Oasis fan.
Always grumpy. I don't think Oasis fans are going to be listening.
Well,
to
if
this.
you are, you're beautiful.
Football.
What?
Football.
Yeah.
Very like guy, like you know.
Lads,
it's-
lads.
Yeah.
Well, they're definitely not. You know,
They're definitely not listening to this, but I think we're safe.
Okay.
Right, we're going to play a little game, okay?
Yeah.
So, speaking of like music and stuff, we'll open up with this one, but I'll tell you the game. So it's called Hot or Not, right?
Okay.
Basically, we're going to kind of discuss something. It's kind of like a keyword, buzzword, pop culture, whatever. It could be absolutely anything, and we'll have a discussion, and then we'll have to rate it as hot or not. Okay? So hot means like we're about it, we like it, it's good, whatever. Not is obviously like.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first one, since we're on music, Taylor Swift.
Hot. So fucking hot.
Yeah. Huh?
She's on
Hot?
fire.
Yeah, she's like biggest artist in the world at the minute.
Biggest, right, okay. So I've got a couple of things to say here. So the first one is I've seen an article where somebody says that Taylor Swift is the greatest artist of all time.
No.
Disagree.
This hard is-
Disagree.
Of the time right now, the last 10 years, yes. But not of all time.
But you think bigger than Beyonce?
In the last 10 years, yes. For my age group, yes.
Okay.
If I saw Beyonce walking into the stream, I wouldn't look at her. I'm not a Beyonce fan. And that's always, you know, when people say, like, what's your unpopular opinion? Beyonce's shite.
Right. Well, here
No, I'll
that
Beyonce.
that also gave me the gasp.
Did
but
you?
like at the same time, have to say Beyonce last 10 years I'm not vibing.
Taylor Swift is bigger than Beyonce the last 10 years.
I'm loving the Renaissance. I'm loving the whole, like, the one, the cunty one. But I'm
Yes, well that
loving
is
all
good.
that. Hated the whole, like, hello.
Yes,
I find
not
that
for
very...
me. Yeah, see Crazy in Love.
Crazy in Love. Tonight I'll be a naughty girl.
Yeah,
Like all like I loved all like the slutty
too
songs.
much. You know
So if
about
Taylor
me.
Swift and
Yeah.
Beyonce were standing there,
y-
who would you go to first?
oh Beyonce.
Beyonce.
No, Taylor Swift. I wouldn't look
No,
at Beyonce.
definitely.
But
be
Beyonce, but Taylor Swift doesn't even like. I do love Taylor Swift by the way, but I'm only kind of more like newly converted, I
Yeah.
suppose. So I was very like, I don't get it. It nearly angered me that what's up with the obsession with Taylor Swift, and then it was like. Once you get hooked in, you're hooked.
But see, growing
Like,
up, I
she's
was
great
Taylor
songs.
Swift, but probably when you were
But that
growing up,
was
you were
your-
Beyonce.
Mine would have been
So
very
she
much
was my
like,
Beyonce.
As it was, like,
That was a read,
slide.
wasn't it? That was that. Like that was Shane, wasn't it?
Yeah,
you,
it was.
you didn't even mean. That's just fucking Gen Z shit behavior there. You literally read me there, and you didn't even realize. She goes, "No, like Taylor Swift's mine, yours is like Beyonce, as if I'm like Stone Age."
And then would
Oh
your-
no, mine was slightly Cher.
Like Elvis.
Fuck off, Frank Sinatra, and fuck off. So we're saying Taylor Swift's hot,
So fucking
and you
hot.
went to the concert,
Twice. Oh,
and amazing.
amazing. Like,
Okay.
I would put them up there with like top best nights of my life.
I would say Taylor Swift's hot. She's not the greatest artist of all time. Like I think, like honestly, like Prince, Freddie Mercury. Do you know Prince?
No, who's that?
Freddie Mercury,
No, is that like not like a planet?
Queen. No,
Queen.
No, you're thinking Mercury in
Is
retrograde. and all
Queen the
that.
Cadbury's advert? No.
Were they?
Dun, dun.
That's Phil Collins in the air tonight. I
Yes,
can feel
that's
it.
not Queen.
No, that's not
What's
Queen. So
Queen?
Queen's like we, me now. I'm gonna have such a good
No.
time.
Surely that Taylor Swift is better than them.
No.
Yes.
What?
You would never
Girl,
go.
get
but
the
tell
fuck
me right
out.
now, would you get into your car and think, you know what, I'm really in the mood to listen to Don't Stop Me Now? No.
Yes,
You
that
would
is like
put
that
Taylor
is
Swift
90 mile an hour.
car.
That is a 90 mile an hour down a country road.
No.
Sorry, don't do that.
Vape in mouth.
But it's
Wouldn't
very
be
like,
fine.
don't stop me now. I'm having such a good
No,
time.
I would
Like,
never want to listen to that song.
Oh no, that's a pump song.
Songs, like, but
Hmm?
that's sort of like one of their kind of. I would say like one of their. Sort
Are
of
they
singing songs, like,
rapid,
but-
rapsor? What do you call
Bohemian
it?
Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Aye.
Yes.
And
That's probably the best song.
the best one.
Galileo, Galileo, let me go.
Yes.
But that's
Best
not a
artist of
good
all
song.
time.
No one ever wants to listen to that.
I'm not a fan of that one.
You don't
to
put
be
your
honest.
AirPods in and think, you know what, I'm in
I
the
love it
mood
at a
for
wedding.
Bohemian.
Do you love it at a wedding?
That'll be
But I
cancelled
love
from my wedding.
We Will Rock You.
No.
We will rock you.
And you go like this?
No. Aye.
No. Oh, Jared, come on.
Oh no, I'm an old soul though.
Best artist of all time. And
Who would you say best artist of all? Would you? Is your answer Taylor Swift? By the
No,
way?
not best of all time.
Right,
no.
so let's all do like a best artist of all time. Sean,
Michael Jackson.
I agree.
What?
What?
Like a good singer?
Just
Be-
artist,
everything.
the aura,
Best
the
songs,
stage
best
presence,
dancer, best
the
like
full
singer, like
razzle dazzle,
Just
talent.
could do it all.
Like they are talent.
Most
defined.
selling, like
Everything.
yeah.
Oh God, I don't know. I was gonna say Eminem.
I mean,
I wouldn't say.
Eminem-
I wouldn't knock that. No,
I was
I'd
gonna
say
say
Eminem be in my top 20.
Eminem's up there.
He's up there in my top 5.
Yeah.
Who was the other one I was thinking of? Justin Bieber. Oh, 100%. 100%. You cannot say no to
I
Justin
love
Bieber.
a bit
I
of
do.
Bieber.
I do. So do I. So do I.
And I see like
I'd
as
say-
soon as 2015 hit and Justin Bieber became a man,
Became
Yeah.
cool.
that's like I was right on board, and I
Yeah.
was a hippie
Yeah.
like growing up. I was like City Hall, fresh garbage,
Oh,
skate
right.
park, you know what I mean? But 2015 hit, and Justin Bieber
Yeah.
was the big thing.
Oh, stop! You see, but I do love a bit of Justin Bieber. But I'm the same as you. I didn't like the pre Justin
No,
Bieber.
not
I like the
baby.
no. I like
No.
the more
Cool
Justin
Justin
Bieber's
Bieber.
now became a man
Cool
type of
Justin
thing.
Yeah.
I'd say mine's definitely would be likely Michael Jackson. Diana Ross? No, not Diana Ross. She is good
Yeah.
though.
Very good.
I couldn't name a Michael Jackson song.
Don't stop till you get enough of Thriller.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh my god, I love the one. You know
Man
who's
in the
what-
Mirror.
Man in the Mirror. I'm stopping at
Oh,
the
yeah.
man in the mirror.
Okay.
Beat it, beat it. Oh,
You
no, what's
think-
it to beat it?
Yeah.
Because I'm bad. Right, it's not going to become like a Michael Jackson tribute act
Medley.
concert melody. Mega mix.
I'm
What's
gonna stick to Eminem or Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna put in there.
I think Michael Jackson is the best artist of all time, but my favorite band of all time is the Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
I do love, I will admit.
Um,
yeah.
And
I love the Gorillas as well, which you wouldn't think with me.
Gorillaz. Oh yeah,
Aye.
it's different.
But
for
I'm
me.
more like the indie chick. Like,
Yeah,
you
I'm not like
know.
the other boys.
You're not.
It's not like the other girls.
Okay, so we
Luke
say
Combs is also up there.
Luke Combs,
yes,
country, are you in it?
100%.
I'm getting an American country.
Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, Zach Bryan.
Love.
Love, 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 love.
Uh-huh.
Nearly love
Dolly
as much.
Parton.
Oh, Dolly Parton.
She's major.
Brilliant.
No.
What? But she is American
There's
country.
a cleared age barrier, and not in like a rude way, but like, oh,
I'm fucking done with her.
I can
Get
tell
the
you
fuck
one song. 9 to 5. And that's the only song I would know.
Jolene, won't you
never
come
been
in here looking like that with your
No.
high heels?
Sorry.
You.
ABBA is the best band of all time.
ABBA's a shout.
What?
No, ABBA's the best band of all
No,
time.
they're a shout. Like,
They're a shout. I thought you said they're
They're
shit.
better than Michael
No, ABBA are
Jackson.
brilliant.
You could sing me every ABBA song, but you couldn't sing every Michael Jackson song.
I say
Fact.
I'm gonna change mine to ABBA. ABBA's greatest,
Yeah,
greatest of
ABBA.
all time for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it pains.
No, Michael
They're
Jackson
but like
more.
1%.
Would even be in my top.
Who?
Who?
None of these,
Really? Who would be in
cares?
yours?
apart from Michael Jackson, would be in it. I couldn't tell you. Like,
Oh, no, you have to know.
Oh, stop.
well, best, my favorite, and most influential and
The Beatles.
biggest band ever, the Beatles.
Fair.
Yeah, Beatles are probably either
Well,
number
see, to
2
be
or number
honest,
3
like-
for me.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, like without them, like none of them would be a thing.
Agree.
And what did the Beatles sing?
He loves me, yeah. Is that?
Yellow Submarine.
We all live in a yellow
Hey
submarine.
Jude.
Na na na.
Wait
na,
till
na,
I get
na.
my money. No.
Um,
No.
That's Kanye West, but like that was kind of like a flex. That was cool of you, very street cred.
that not the
She's not a
Beatles?
regular mum, she's a cool mum. But no, the Beatles. Hey Jude. Na 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 na. Hey Jude.
No, I don't
That's where it
recognise any of them.
originated from. Like
Oh, right.
na na. Yeah.
Wait till I get my money back.
Kanye West is
Kanye West is.
yeah.
He is unreal.
Did you see there was a video of him
Doing the performance, but he didn't even sing, and it was like a
did.
70 song thing.
Yeah, but like it looked class.
It looked like a
and it looked like he
vibe.
was back.
back,
you know,
back
like-
in his
You
good.
can also put like Tupac and Biggie Smalls in there. I know that they're not,
Love.
but like for them to carry on.
But
for
they
so
were like the
long-
originators, I would say, of like hip hop, or no?
Well, they bring it in the
No,
mainstream.
am I wrong?
No, they bring
But
it in.
people
there
still
somebody
listen
before
to
that?
them.
Oh,
They say like as in hip hop.
hip-hop, like you're talking
So whenever I always think the East Side, West Side.
Grandmaster Flash.
Grandmaster Flash in the 70s, like
But
Which
that's
is
right.
like, but
But was
then
that more in
not as many people,
That's like-
isn't it? But
The hippie.
But the
the
fact
hippie.
that
Oh
everyone
yes.
knows who Biggie and Tupac are, even in
Yes,
this generation.
exactly.
So was that maybe more rap then
yeah, and I also think it brought it in the mainstream
in the mainstream
like,
eye?
Yeah.
because rap was like an underground thing before them two came along.
Like
Yeah.
MC Hammer was like,
And
yeah,
what do you call
Pre.
it? Fucking
Uh-huh.
Ice Cube and all.
Ice Cube.
Dr. Dre.
NWA were sort of
NWA.
at their peak when they were sort of coming up. Like,
Oh really? Right.
Got her.
Well, like, look, you learn everything. You
That's
do learn something new every
You
day.
can't just, I don't think you could have one that has to be broken
No.
down into different like.
Right.
Exactly.
So we've
But
had
Taylor
a,
Swift's
Madonna.
not.
Madonna. Oh, fucking
Jesus
Madonna.
Christ.
Jesus.
God Spurs.
God forgive.
Again.
That's
Go
another
on.
cardinal sin. And me gay too. And I'm sitting saying I'm an indie chick. I like the gorillas. I didn't even met. It sounds like as if I've just had conversion therapy. Shut the fuck up. It's Madonna.
Is she Kelly Minogue's sister? No.
Get out.
No.
Get the fuck out. I've said that 3 times now. Honestly. Danny Minogue. Just run of the mill Danny. And you think Madonna and Kylie Minogue are sis? Fuck away. Oh. Madonna
Is
is
Madonna still alive?
What? Stop it. I'm away.
Is she,
Get her
Madonna's,
out.
I think, the
could you sing a one?
Yes. Don't fuck for second best, baby. Put your love to the test. You know, you got to. Why am I trying to really like carve a pop
No.
career out of this podcast?
Any
Uh,
ones that I've
Vogue.
Who's
Vogue.
Come on, Vogue. Move to your body. Yeah. No, stop it.
like a prayer.
Just like a prayer, you know I want to take you there.
Yes. I know that one.
Thank
La,
the Lord.
La Isla Bonita.
Oh,
That's-
I love that one. I always feel like Spanish telenovela. Is that the word
Love
telenovela?
No.
I don't know. Like I'm eating like Old de Paso.
on your holiday.
Adios. Lady Gaga.
No.
She not up there now?
No.
No, because I feel
She's not even
I do love her.
scratching.
I think she's great. She's like you're the modern. You're a really good pop star, modern, but you're not going into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You've done a lot.
Is
You're
Madonna
Madonna's
bigger than Taylor Swift?
No.
Is Madonna big?
But she should be because she was the originator. I think people need to take into account, like, you know, like this, respect your elders. Like people walked so these people could run. Do you know what I mean? Like Madonna was like a game changer. Like back in that time period, you know, she was really pushing boundaries. You know, like sexuality and different things. Do you remember? Like, did you ever see the music video "Justify My Love"?
Yeah.
It was like the really like sexual, erotic one, and it was like, you know, she challenged a lot of boundaries about like sexuality. So I think she definitely is like the queen of pop.
Is she a lesbian?
No.
No.
But I think
I'd say she's like puss.
What's that mean?
Yeah.
Like puss?
I think she
Like a bit of puss.
Oh, like a bit like bi?
She probably
yeah,
dabbled.
I'm sure she's been to the fish market.
Okay.
But like, you know, steaks are go-to choice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dabble.
We love
Yeah.
we love Madonna.
We love Madonna. So to conclude, by the way, with Taylor
Madonna's
Swift.
not even in my top 100.
Fair, we're going to leave that and completely ignore that because I've actually lost a lot of faith in you this day. You've definitely went down in my expectations. I cannot believe it. You've made me feel Stone Age. But I still love you regardless. Hot or not, Taylor Swift, we all agree hot?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. No, okay. Well, we're not in
people.
jury service, so we're allowed to have a disagreeing thing. Armagh winning the All-Ireland.
So hot.
I'm going to say hot. You
Hot.
in the GAA?
I my friend. I was talking to her the other day, and she says that she was actively. Now she's from Derry,
Right.
I can say, but she was saying she was rooting for Armagh to get beat.
You
by
see,
Galway.
thank God you, because
Right.
this is.
So, but she has an interesting reason why.
Oh.
Because she was talking to a fella from Armagh
Right.
who then, like, they were chatting away for ages. She thought it was going somewhere and then just completely ghosted her.
Oh, right, okay.
So then she was like, fuck Armagh, fuck us whole county. I
Right.
want us to get beat in the All Ireland.
But there is a culture where it's like people don't support. They could say like when Derry gets put out, and then Derry is like, oh no, I'm.
So you're either like you'll support an Ulster team or
yeah.
you'll support the complete opposite team.
the opposite.
I'm
So
Armagh.
I'm County
You're
Derry.
from Armagh.
I'm kind of like a
Are you
half.
County
Well, I'm a
Derry?
half a Jaffa, so I'm like a mix of County Derry and County Antrim.
Right?
So kind of like if you got me in an argument, I'm County Antrim
But
because I'm a bit
what
more.
town is that where you're.
So it's
Port
Mackerfell. So
Mackerfell.
Mackerfell, Tunbridge. But this is a bit of a shit show. My ma goes mental. This she's like, we're from Mackerfell, but I always say Toom.
Yeah, because I would have said
Tim's-
your team.
Yeah. But
So-
I worked in Toom. I know a lot of people in Toom. I just felt like I always played in my granny's estate. I just always have said I'm from Toom. But then Toom people are like, he is not from here.
We don't want him.
We do not own him.
I've always lived in Belfast, so
Right.
always been in Antrim.
Right.
But I support Tyrone
You support your own, right?
because my dad's from Tyrone.
Right.
Ah.
So then, if Tyrone were playing in Casement or whatever,
That's
when I went to see
you would
it.
have went to see them
Gaelic.
now. But I support Tyrone too. Anyway, I support. But then
I'll never
also,
support Tyrone.
I don't think I'm a diehard GAA. I don't think anyone's going to take my vote serious.
But you
so-
did go to some of the matches.
Yes,
for the
I always
radio?
done like the halftime stuff.
Did you enjoy it?
Well, we'll not call it like a halftime Super Bowl performance. I loved it. We had like we always done it with Q Radio.
But we're not calling it that.
It kind of was. It was a low budget. It was. It kind of was. It was a low budget like halftime performance. So,
You're doing great, sweetie.
very like walking up the pitch like, who wants a jersey? And then like I had this big
The big gun.
gun,
I
and then we
can't
shoot
cope.
them out.
You're the
Or-
Irish Usher.
Do you think? Well, I was going to say maybe more like a ring girl. Do you know like the ring girl at a boxing match?
yeah.
Like that was kind of my gig. Did we say it was hot? Yeah, I think
Very
hot.
hot, yeah.
Hot. You're a
Yeah.
supporter of the neighbour. Hot.
Even though I'm Tyrone,
You're Tyrone.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see an Ulster
Hot.
team win.
So am I. So am I. And this is her second time.
Second
And the
time.
manager is Geezer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, stop.
Yeah.
And he would have got like a hard time, wouldn't he?
Well, he won it with them. In
He won it
2000.
with
He was
them.
the captain in 2002.
Right, okay.
So he was a player when they won.
Yeah.
And now he's been managing now for like 11 years.
11 years.
But everyone was giving him shit there.
Yeah.
But he stuck it out.
He stuck it out, and I know. Oh, stop.
G stands for geezer, I suppose.
Is that the song?
Don't know it.
Number 3. Okay, group photos.
Group photos.
So, group. If you think about the science of a group photo, right? Okay, you're out on a night out. It's a hen party. It's your birthday. Whatever. It's the girls' night out. You're getting a group photo.
Mm-hmm.
Do we vibe a group photo? Like, do you? So, right. I maybe need to explain the reasoning in this, right?
So do you not?
No. So, if you think about it in a group photo, right? There's about say 6 people. 6 people's way too much for a group photo, right? Then you're going into like kind of formation. One person always has to fucking squat.
Yeah,
Because to
crouch
get
down.
everybody in the frame for the photo,
Yeah.
it never works. and one person's always looking to the left, one person's always looking to the right.
Somebody
no
has
one
to
is
get
ever
the thumb. Like
someone.
somebody has to look like a thumb because they're like so close. To
They're
the
so
camera.
close to the camera.
Are we talking like a selfie or like I'm sending
Either or.
Okay, either or.
Like,
Right.
I'm talking like this is like the group photo. Like, so for instance, the reason I'm asking this is because we went on a hen party and every theme of every night, like it was like, let's get a group photo. I was like, I really don't want to fucking get in this group photo because I just know it's not. It's
Nobody's gonna be happy with it.
It's gonna be a fuck up, right? And and I don't give a fuck about the group photo. That type of
No,
thing.
group photos are hot.
You love a group photo.
Because they're in like 10 years, right? 10
Oh,
years,
you're
right?
gonna make me feel.
And like when you're 80, right? And you look at this photo and then you
In
go,
10
there's our
years' time.
Susie and she died and there's our, and we were all the best group
Did
of
you
friends.
say 10 years for me?
You have to think like that's your group of friends and you're like, oh, there's Susie who died a few years
Yeah.
ago and there's that.
You're a cunt. But I know what you mean. So nearly like as in a group photo is a memory.
As in, no, group photo, no, I'm not telling I'm going to get a group photo and I'm going to post it up for everyone to see, but a group photo as a memory, even anytime my whole family is in the room together,
Yeah.
which is very rare, we get in a photo.
Right.
And like, yes, not everyone's looking right when someone's
Okay.
crouched down, but when you're 80 and half them people are dead, you'll be able to look at these all in the one room.
Right.
So you start getting your group photos.
So do you know what? I would say I was going in here with the intention of very much adamantly saying not because people aren't information. One person always looks shit. Because I'm taller, I always take the hit. I hate that awkward thing when you're putting both arms round and you feel a bit like it never translates. But the thing is, we're not shitting a cover of Vogue here.
Yes.
It's a moment
It's
with
a
friends.
memory.
It's a memory. So I'm going to say hot. I feel bad actually for even bringing that up, and I maybe sound very superficial.
Okay, I'll say hot.
You think hot?
You made a good argument there.
Yeah, you really did.
I mean, we're not putting up a group photo for the whole world to see. It's like one of them
It's
things
a
people just
moment.
have.
Okay.
Especially even with your family and all.
Okay. No,
Everyone get your group photos.
I agree. I'm going to say hot. And this is the final one, okay? So hot or not, kids being invited to a wedding. Hot or
You feel
not.
first.
Oh, right, okay. So
You
do
got
want me to-
married recently.
I only invited my nephews and nieces
How many?
as kids. There's not all of them are kids.
Okay.
So there's maybe like 3 kids,
3 kids.
and the rest of them are all like 12 or
Yeah.
over.
Mhm.
But no other kids were
Okay.
invited.
But there was people that had kids who were invited, but their kids weren't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was my thing. But I think there's no point.
Mhm.
Because even with the 3 that were there, like we were all trying to like take turns watching them.
Yeah.
I can only imagine if it was like
More.
Right.
way if it was
Loads.
more, then it would have been chaos.
Yeah.
Especially because our ones are mad as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think for me, do I think kids at a wedding? So I would say if there was like a kids zone where it's like kind of maybe like, I don't know, like a Butlins kind of thing where you maybe have like Mickey and Minnie and they're really being entertained and you don't have to worry about them, but they're there. Because I think it's nice to have them a part of the day. So I'd say if you're minted and you can afford that, and invite every kid. Invite them all. Invite the whole, it's a big family day
Like the
out.
parish.
Yeah, the whole parish.
Yeah, all
the
the
whole
neighbours.
parish. But then if not that, I would say I'd likely just refine it. So I'd say only immediate families, kids, and nothing else. Because there's enough family members there to help.
Mm-hmm.
But then as well as that, like, say if I had a child and I was getting married, my child not being at my wedding.
Yeah.
Or even like my sister's kids.
Yes.
That would kill
Yeah.
me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would want them there. What about you?
Yeah, so like we were at a wedding where there was kids at it, and I do think kids are lovely. I mean, they're up
Yeah,
dancing,
dancing
and
and
all. It's
all,
like
yeah.
wholesome.
Yeah.
But for my wedding, my kids are the only kids that are invited.
Invited
My
I.
3 kids
Yeah.
and no other kids. And I did him and her because like the more kids, the more for them to play with.
Yeah.
But like I want my guests, like my friends all have children, like cousins and all. Like I want them to let loose.
Yes.
And like we had our
Yeah.
kids at that wedding last year, and like come like 10 o'clock, like drink was flowing, crack was good, and one
Yeah.
of us had to go to bed with the kids. Do you know?
Right.
So at my wedding, we're only gonna have our 3 kids and no other kids. So I do think it's a not for me.
I get your point. I think it depends on what you want, really. Like
You
I-
want your
'cause-
guests to
yeah,
have a good
to
time.
have a good time.
Like,
and
I
I never
value-
thought of that part, to be
Yeah, but
honest.
I value my guests like being up and having the crack more than I value like seeing a few kids dancing, which is lovely.
Yeah.
But them parents then have to go to bed early. Miss actually probably the best part of the
The
night.
best part of the night.
Yeah. So kids at a wedding's not for me.
No, and I'd say likely me. So say like me going. It's different whenever it's your own family, isn't it?
yeah.
But like it's like if I was going to a wedding, like I wanna like, I wouldn't really be caring about it, and it is kind of not. It's the kids aren't even really enjoying it. They're just running about. Like they're not really in it. They're not really. It's not.
No.
You know.
They're gonna be given off.
Aye, and
Like,
they're.
I know.
Yeah.
Bringing, like I just had a kid a couple of months ago.
Oh, no way,
No.
congrats.
Thank you. And I know if I brought him to a wedding now, like you'd just have an awful time.
I would,
Yeah.
no
You know
one
what
would
I mean?
have
You
fun.
wouldn't enjoy it.
No.
You wouldn't, and the kid wouldn't.
Because the thing is when people say it or put it on the invite, like no kids allowed, and people are like, oh, and it's like, but when you really do think about it, like
would you wanna
logistically,
have
like
fun?
the kid likely doesn't even want to go either.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Could have a great time with her nanny or
Yeah.
her aunties or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's different. Like say 7, 8, 9, 10, or do you like no or
No.
just strictly like an
My
like you want
3
like an
kids
adult vibe.
And then 16 overs.
Yeah,
16 and over, and then
Yeah.
my 3 kids.
because I suppose you want everybody to be in the same like the ambience in the room. Like you want it to be like very
And
like
also, like, kids, you have to pay for them to go. And it's not like a wee
Oh,
quick
aye.
£6 chicken nugget and chip. It's
No.
dear for a
oh
kid to go.
I never thought of that.
Do you know, and then, so say you've only got 150 able to sit down for your meal. Like, them kids are included in 150 to 150
I'd
people.
love to know that. How much do you think hotels and stuff would do you
It's
Like £55, £60 for a kid.
for a kid's
Yep.
meal? Fuck off. That is a cardinal sin. What?
I don't think ours charged as much. I think it was something like 30 quid or something.
Still dear.
That's
So
terrible.
dear.
No, for a kid's meal.
Yep.
Probably wouldn't even like it.
For what?
I probably wouldn't
I'm
need
not
it.
gonna.
For a fucking
Here.
fish finger and a fruit shit? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Think of it a wedding, like the amount of glasses.
Glasses
And, like, people
and-
drinking maybe like a vodka blackcurrant and a kid's also drinking blackcurrant and the
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Or smash glass.
on the dance floor and stuff. Like there's people drunk.
Yeah.
People are like moving about like crazy. Like there's grown men. Like
yeah.
they could just knock them over.
Yeah.
And hurt them and.
Uh-huh.
And then I feel like as a guest, maybe like yourself, say you're at a wedding and like there's kids running around you that you don't know, you're kind of like, okay, maybe I'll just go sit back down because you don't want to like annoy the kids, but
Yeah,
then you don't want the kids
simple
annoying you. I feel like it's like a clash of
It
kids
is.
versus
It's,
adults.
and I'm not going. It's going to sound a wee bit mean, but sometimes if I've ever been in a wedding, I'm like, do you know,
And they're
do you know, I'm kind of.
they're coming up to you all covered in food.
Yeah.
They're like, hi.
Like say like a song's coming on, I don't know, like Destiny's Child, Bootylicious, and I'm like Kelly, and I'm like ready to, and then I'm like, like
Yeah.
you're kind of killing the vibe. Like, can you get off the dance floor?
Yeah.
Make way for
Do you know what I
good.
mean? It's just
Yeah. Not it.
I don't think they belong there
I
at a
do
wedding.
think they could go to the meal and then they need to leave.
But
my
then that's
kids
a
will
lot
be
of
there the full day.
organisation. Aye, so I'd say
You can
kids.
get a wedding nanny. Have you ever heard of that?
You can get everything.
Well, I
Can't
have a
you
wedding
when
nanny for
weddings
my
is-
wedding.
And
So they
wedding
come
nanny.
all day and they take this big suitcase of toys, play with my
Yeah.
kids, feed my kids, do whatever I need with my kids.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll be with our kids too, but like it's like
Yes.
when you need photos or
Photos
whatever,
and stuff.
kids go with a nanny.
There's somebody there that's.
And you can get one that takes them to bed and sleeps with them and all.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
You can also get wedding escorts. So
Elaborate.
What's it, is an
Like-
escort like a?
Are we going back into porta potty conversations again?
similar, but not so.
More like-
it's just like see like somebody who hasn't got a partner for a wedding.
Uh-huh.
They just like pay someone to go to a wedding with them.
Oh, right. And
It's
they
not
let
like
them-
a sexual thing. or
This
nothing.
is
not a
so
sexual
far
thing.
off the wedding.
No, but I know what you mean. And nearly say, for instance, like, oh my gosh, going to that wedding and my ex is at it. I don't want to end up looking alone, right? I'm going to get an escort and she's just going to be like my arm candy. And
Yeah.
it's like,
So they act like a girlfriend or a partner.
like the
Yes.
girlfriend. Have you ever heard like the girlfriend experience?
No.
So the girlfriend experience is like a thing where like people, it's like there's no sex, there's no interaction, but say if I was given like the girlfriend experience to like a man and he was like my client, I'll have to do all these certain things I have to do as like a girlfriend. So say like, hey baby, missing you so much, morning, thinking of you, like
And,
you know, like
And showing up to places and stuff.
So-
Someone came to my
Mhm.
wedding.
Woof.
before.
with an escort.
Yeah.
And did everybody know?
Yeah, because she turned up in leggings.
But there's no sexual favors.
No.
So was there a big camel toe and it was like, oh girl,
Nah, they were like nice, like, leggings you would wear to a brunch or something, you know.
oh right, okay, right.
It
No
wasn't
leggings
like
are
they
nice
didn't
for
turn
a
up in a
wedding.
hoodie. You
Right,
know
we're
what I
not
mean?
get, we're not right.
They were wearing a going out top.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they were wearing tennis shoes and like,
No.
Stop.
So and but the reason we knew was because we were asking, like, okay, so who's your plus one?
Yeah.
And they kept saying, It doesn't matter. Just put me down like for.
Oh God, love.
Oh, right.
So
they
like,
had to go.
just had to write their name twice on the.
And then I'm
table
sure
for
like
it.
they came to the part where it's like maybe like, you know, like, well, like, so who's this now? What's your name? Destiny.
I didn't ask. I didn't ask.
No.
But then, like every time we look at the wedding video, we see this person.
Oh,
We're like,
really?
Who the fuck's that? And you're like,
Black
you don't want to
leggings.
know.
Don't wanna
Like
know.
a sore thumb at a wedding
And
video
the,
too.
and the leggings. Oh, no, don't. Oh, stop it. If you had to give yourself like an escort name, what would it be? Or like a
Oh.
stage, like that type of.
Or like a drag queen name. or
I
a
love.
stripper
I
name.
do love Destiny.
Diamante.
Destiny.
Diamante. Oh, like Diamante.
Like Diamante.
Sapphire.
Sapphire. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we sound like a good Sapphire.
Annabelle's.
Annabelle's.
Mm.
That sounds a wee bit like
Like Tickle the Bells.
country, like Annabelle, Annabelle. Like, you know
Sure,
what?
yours is Cherry.
Well, Cherry. That's Cherry.
I'll go with Diamante.
I always said if I had a drag name, Jerry Swinger.
Jerry.
So instead of
Like
Jerry Springer,
Jerry.
Jerry
Jerry.
Swinger.
Great.
I'm thinking of Jerry Cinnamon.
So Jerry Springer, well,
Is he a
we need to
singer?
get a Wikipedia page.
Is he a singer?
No, so he was like a chat show host, and he would have done. You know, like, did you ever watch Jeremy Kyle?
Yeah.
So before Jeremy Kyle was Jerry Springer.
I have Jerry Cinnamon.
But it was like Jerry. On a lighter note, we have got a quick dating dilemma, so we need to give like quick advice.
Okay.
We done these last week, so I'm going to read it out. My friend keeps comparing how well my boyfriend treats me to her boyfriend, and it forms a lot of their arguments. Like, so and so did this for her, so why don't you do that for me?
Yes.
Right? Grateful to have a boyfriend that is a good example, but she keeps comparing our relationship to berate her boyfriend. Berate? Is that a word? Like irritate?
They annoy.
To annoy?
Like degrade.
Right,
Okay.
I like nearly like insult or like
Okay.
using what should I do? So like basically the girls kind of so imagine say like your relationship and then say you're maybe going out on a double date and your friends being like say like Tony, like why can't you be more like Rory? Like,
Okay, yeah.
you know, he actually like helps with the washing up.
Yeah.
Like type of if that was always constantly happening,
Yeah.
would you confront it or would
And
you?
who's this the person asking the question is the one with a good boyfriend?
So she's the one with the,
Yeah.
she's in paradise.
I would just focus on your own relationship then. And
So, but I think the problem here is nothing to
It
do with the
feels
relationship.
squandered.
It's to do with the friendship. I think this is. So it's kind of like imagine right, your life's great,
Yeah.
it's amazing, whatever, right? And then that thing keeps repeatedly happening.
Mm.
So your close friend, best friend,
yeah.
keeps using you and your relationship as an
Mm.
example. So it would likely maybe make you feel like, oh gosh, I maybe don't want to talk because I maybe like
Everything's
bragging
like,
or
yes,
this. Like,
okay,
like
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
what would you do, or could you give it kind of any advice on that?
You said
'Cause-
quick advice and I'm not being very quick.
I-
feel like
No, good advice. No, don't worry. It doesn't have to
It's,
be.
like I feel like it's a good situation to be in that like you are in the good
Yeah, so-
relationship.
So I
but,
think
like,
there's no issue there.
yeah, but like with the friendship, like you just have to tell her that like in terms of anything in life, you can't comparison is thief joy.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just tell your friend comparison is thief joy. There's probably things that bad boyfriend does that the other boyfriend doesn't, but maybe they don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like if there's a downfall, there's also an upfall, and you have
Yeah.
to like work on them different things. I wouldn't.
It feels like to me as if it's like a wee joke, but it's just like
It's becoming a
know,
reoccurring
they're
thing.
they're hitting the dead doornail, you know,
Yeah.
like constantly, and it's like probably awkward at this point.
Yeah.
I've had like friends that like make jokes that
Yeah.
don't sit well with either other friends or with
Yeah.
my partner, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and I have just turned around at times, just went, look, like it's not like give up the joke.
Yeah.
You know,
Aye.
it's not working.
Yeah, and I think that's why the fact that it's nearly even a thing where it's like, what should I do? Is if it's like, so clearly this it keeps happening and the
Yeah.
girl has clearly not said anything. I think likely after, I'm very much like a 3 strikes and you're out kind of person. So I think after the 3rd time, I'd be like, why? I likely would like literally stop eating, or say if we're out for dinner and they were like, did it again, like, why you did it? I'd be like, why the fuck do you keep fucking saying that?
Yeah.
And like, you're actually being a melter. Like, your boyfriend's literally sitting there, you're making a cunt out of him in
Yeah.
front of us.
And
This
so
is
the
awkward.
boyfriend hasn't actually like stepped in there and been
Aye.
like, shut up,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But I think like I would definitely confront the friend. I would definitely say like why you're
This is
clearly
getting
unhappy
weird.
in your relationship and you need to go figure that out. But stop
Yeah.
dragging me and my happiness into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's quite a simple.
I would unfriend.
I like leave it. It all sounds a wee bit.
Like not unfriend, but like stop going on double dates
I
and
would
doing
literally
things
pull back.
together.
I would
Yeah.
pull back 'cause
Take a
it-
bit of privacy.
Yeah. Because I just think it's all feeling a wee bit like
Yeah.
immature, or I don't know, like
yeah,
it's
childish.
because I even what do you even say back to that? Because
Yeah,
like
no.
it sounds so silly. Do you know what I mean? not silly, obviously, to the person, but like silly, like as in like the fact that someone keeps repeatedly like nearly like whining and yapping, and it's like if you're clearly not happy in your relationship, go and figure that out with
On
your
your own,
relationship
yeah.
on your own.
I would
Do you
just
know
step
what I
away from the situation for a
Yeah.
while.
mean?
Like back off a little bit. Obviously, don't be unfriendly, but like back off.
Just
a
like
bit.
more like, me and Stephen's actually going to
Such
see a
and such.
gospel choir this weekend. And just keep, I would likely do that too, to be honest. And then to wrap it up, I suppose, first of all, how have you found being on it? Have you had fun?
Have loved it, but I knew me and you would always have a good time together.
I've really enjoyed this one.
I really
It's been
enjoyed
great
you over there too.
Here, it speaks volumes that we've been going so long.
And how long have we been going?
Look,
Look,
Like this episode,
this
Yeah.
episode, yeah.
like an hour and 43.
It kind of just feels like a discussion with your friends, which I love, like a
Yeah.
conversation.
And I
maybe
feel like
a two-parter.
a two-parter. I feel like this is likely going to be a two-parter, so this part here is likely going to be the second part. But oh my God, no, we've had a gig, so we have.
It's funny.
And thank you. That's why I knew I was like first guest who's going to be. It had to be you. But this is the thing we're going to do now. When we've guests on, I want to finish. So if you can kind of leave it. This is like a conclusive thing. So anyone that's listening, if we can give them like a nice quote or something positive or some kind of good advice. If there's a quote that comes to
Seeing
mind.
a lot of people now, and it's like, just post a silly little video. Just post a video. You don't know where it's going to take you, and I love to see it. And my advice is always that those that care don't matter, and those that matter don't care.
Oh, that's so true.
Love that one. I always say that. It's probably old everyone, but that's the one I always say.
Those that matter don't care.
So the people that matter,
Oh,
your close friends,
they
they'll
don't
not
care.
care what you're doing.
They don't care.
And the people that care about what you're doing,
Yeah.
they don't matter to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It is true.
Love that one.
It is so true. And I think there's a lot of people with I think there's so many people, and that's why they likely look up to you, because they're like, I just love how you went out and got it, and look at the life you've been able to create with it. But like, you've never that's the one thing I'll say. You've never lost kind of like the who you are type of thing. And even in the past year, like, you know, when we were at them like Be Perfect events and stuff, like people queuing out, I'm like, gosh, this is actually mad.
Yeah.
It's mad the magnitude of how many people are so like, which I understand the why.
Yeah.
But it's crazy you've that big of an impact
Yeah.
that people are like literally following you and love what you do. But the thing is, things like that is, I've seen people in this game, and it really can, and I don't think it's their fault, but it can go to their head.
Yeah.
They change.
They'll lose who they are.
They lose who they are. And when you.
But you know, I think that now, I agree with what you're saying, but if I didn't have kids and I done this,
Yeah.
I probably would have went to my head.
My head. Yeah.
But kids have kept me humble.
Yeah.
Like, of course, it would go to anyone's head if you start getting this fame
Yeah.
and like getting, you know, paid well and
Yeah.
stuff.
No, completely.
But I feel like because I've had the kids, that's always just kept me grounded. Like, I can't fuck off to Dubai for 2 months.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Even
No.
if I could afford it, I can't.
I know what you mean. And it's.
So I've always had to just be like,
It's that thing, and it's supposed, and this is the thing. This is my observation of it with you. Is I think you're so grounded because I think it is that thing where it's like you're not living your life completely solely for you. Like, you have so much other responsibilities that I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
So with that, like, you know, your kids and your family, like, that's likely the thing that matters the most. Like, if this all ended,
yeah, I've still got all that.
realistically, you've still. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I think for me, I think maybe at the start, maybe it would have went maybe not to my head, but maybe more. I was like, woo,
Yeah.
like whoa, like, and then it's kind of like right, whatever. But
Yeah.
it's, I think now it's very much I'm about that private life,
Yeah.
family, your core friends, your people,
Yes,
that wee
your
tight,
circle.
that tight wee circle. They're the people that matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it is like, yeah, make the video. Like, you don't know where it could take you. And the thing is, you done it with no intention. I think that's another thing to point out. Just do it and see where it goes. Have an open mind. Have fun with it. Don't care what people think. Don't let what people think dictate how you create.
Yeah.
And like, for instance, I've always wanted to do this podcast, but I've always, what would people think if I did this or that? And I thought, you know what, fuck them. I'm just doing it, and I literally do not care. Like, I'm just doing this to have fun with it. If it ends, it ends. If it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. There's no goal.
It will definitely go somewhere.
But you know, like, but it's like, enjoy what you do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And enjoy while you're in it, because like
I'm a strong
you only
believer.
be in it for so little,
so
and then
little.
it's on to the next, or you've gotten bigger,
Or
and
something.
you're thinking back like, oh,
Like,
I didn't take that in.
Like, I look back at like times whenever I was like, say, like, just like posting like as a hobby, and I was like, God, I miss them times. And
Because you're so carefree.
Carefree.
Do you ever see like stuff that you used to post? And you're like,
I know.
I won't post
Oh
that now.
Jesus! I know. Well, I'm a wee bit more like rogue, to be honest. I think even the stuff I still post now, like, I'll look back next year and like, oh God, shouldn't have posted that. But ANNALIVIA, thank you so much.
no problem. I
Thank
really
you
enjoyed
very
that.
much. You have fun?
Yeah, I had
Good?
fun. Yeah.
Okay, and then remember last week I was like, how do you sign off a fucking podcast episode? Subscribe, isn't it? Sean, you'll keep me right. We'll get into the swing of this here. So if you have been listening, you're now at the end of this episode. Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe, share, make sure to follow us on our socials. And we will have more episodes coming out every week. And yeah, stay tuned. Thank you so much. ANNALIVIA, thank you. Give us a big hug.
Big hug.
Oh, thank you. And Sean, thank you. Liz, thank you.
Thanks
There
for
we
having
go.
me.
Great episode.